Warriors gone quiet, just ashes and bone. Kings limp home to broken thrones. One ship missing, one man lost. A clever wolf now pays the cost. He broke a city with a wooden lie. Now gods and sea make him reply. Raise your voice for the long road home, where storms roll wild and heroes roam. Sing of monsters, wine, dark foam, and a heart that fights to get back home. A nymph with beauty sharp as knives promises him endless lives, but grief is stronger than her kiss, and mortal love's the life he'll miss. The sea god roars, you won't return, and every wave is built to burn. Raise your voice for the long road home, where storms roll wild and heroes roam. Sing of shipwreck, curse, and foam, for a stubborn soul bound to get home. Bound to get home. A witch will warm him, a cyclops blind, a song so sweet it steals the mind. Dead men whisper from the shore, turn back now, but he wants more. On Ithaca a prince will rise, lightning burning in his eyes. Raise your voice for the long road home. The gods will gamble, the sea will groan. Heroes fall and kingdoms moan, but a love like fire drags him home. Raise your glass to the roaring tide, to the loyal few who stand and fight. From Troy's red dawn to olive night, the long road home must find the light. Must find the drunk on mortal cries. Athena whispers, let him go, while Zeus just nods and lets it flow. Down she falls through cloud and flame, to spark the boy who bears his name. Rise, boy, rise, the sea still calls your blood. Rise, boy, rise, there's thunder in the flood. Your father's lost, but the gods conspire to light your heart like a funeral fire. Palace full of wolves in gold, drinking wine from cups they stole. Mother weeps but stands her ground, the boy still dreams of Troy's last sound. Athena walks beside his doubt, her voice the wind that shakes him out. Rise, boy, rise, the sea still calls your blood. Rise, boy, rise, there's thunder in the flood. The gods have wagers, fate's a game, and heroes learn through holy flame. boy becomes a man by will when the gods have had their fill. Rise, boy, rise, the wheel's begun to spin. Rise, boy, rise, the war's not done within. Raise your glass to the ghost and the tide. Athena walks where mortals hide. Rise, boy, rise, your story's set in stone. The goddess calls, but you stand alone. On a faithless land, the boy stands tall with trembling hands, calls the crowd to hear his word. In a kingdom gone absurd, they laugh, they jeer, they drink his name, but fire's been lit beneath his shame. Raise the mast and cut the ties, the storm don't wait for those who hide. He's his father's son with the wind in his eyes, so light the night. The boys set sail. Suitors feast on stolen bread, while ghosts of kings walk through his head. His mother prays, the gods conspire. Athena's spark becomes a fire. A ship awaits beyond the dune. He'll chase his father past the moon. Raise the mast and cut the ties. The storm don't wait for those who hide. He's his father's son with the wind in his eyes, so light the night. The boy set sail. Fiddle wails like a call from the deep, drums of war in the waves that leap, salt and blood in the oaths they make. He leaves the shore, no turn to take. Raise the mast and cut the tide. The sea remembers every line, from halls of thieves to gods on high. He'll find his name where tempest wail. Rise, my boy, the stars unveil. Smoke and salt on the morning wind, ancient hymns where the waves begin. A boy steps out through God-lit flame to meet the man who knew his name. The old king speaks, his eyes still burn with tales that twist and never turn. Sing of ships and burning skies, of heroes lost and God's disguise. The war is done, but the embers lie in the heart of the old king's fire. He tells of Troy and the blood-red rain, of brothers cursed and songs of pain. The boy leans close, afraid to ask if his father wore the same old mask. The king just smiles, a weary glow. The sea still keeps what we don't know. Sing of ships and burning skies, of heroes lost and God's disguise. The war is done, but the embers lie in the heart of the old king's fire. Like a soul unbound, drums roll low, the stories sound. The boy stands taller in the flame, his blood remembers the warrior's name. Hey! Raise your glass to the fallen men, to the tales retold again and again. From Troy's dark ash to the stars that inspire, the boy walks on from the old king's fire. The sea still hums that funeral choir, but the road is lit by the old king's fire. Marble halls and golden flame, ghosts of Troy still call his name. The boy sits down by the lion's throne, among the kings turned flesh and bone. Helen smiles with eyes that grieve for all the heart she couldn't leave. Raise the cup where stories bleed. The sea still holds what men still need. A father lost, a son enthralled in the echo of the wine dark hall. Menelaus speaks through smoke and scars of wooden beasts and fallen stars, of Odysseus' mind, a blade so keen it cut through gods, it carved the scene. Then truth like thunder splits the air. He lives, but love has chained him there. Raise the cup where stories bleed. The sea still holds what men still need. A father lost, a son enthralled in the echo of the wine dark hall. song. Drums march slow, the night is long. At home they sharpen blades and lies, while fate keeps watch with watchful eyes. Pour the wine and bless the flame. The gods still play their ageless game. A prince must fall before he calls his father's name in the wine dark halls. Raise your glass, the shadows sprawl in the echo of the wine dark hall. Been 7 long years on a lover's shore. Goddess gave me all and more. Gold in her hair, sweet wine and songs. But a man don't rest when his heart's gone wrong. She said the gods don't love your kind. I said they ain't the ones I'm trying to find. Raise your glass to the sea's cold roar, to the fools who build and the gods who war. If I die, let the salt take form in a man's last prayer through the heart of the storm. Cut me timber, rope and tar, built my home neath the morning star. She kissed my brow, said go be free, while the sky turned black behind the sea. The wind came down like a jealous hand and tore my hope from the promised land. Raise your glass to the sea's cold roar, to the fools who build and the gods who war. If I die, let the salt take form in a man's last prayer through the heart of the storm. They took their due, broke my raft clean through and through. Poseidon laughed with a thunder's grin, said you can beg, but you won't win. I swore back aloud through blood and rain, you can drown my bones, but not my name. Naked and cold on a stranger's sand, a broken fool, still a fighting man. The sea went quiet, the stars looked down, said you've lost the world, but not your crown. Raise your glass to the sea's cold roar, to the fools who build and the gods who war. If I die, let the salt take form in a man's last prayer through the heart of the storm. Raise your glass, let the lightning burn. Every wave's a lesson learned. I'll find my shore, though the world may mourn. A man still stands through the heart of the storm. Woke up tangled in seaweed and sand, salt in my eyes, blood on my hands. The storm had left me nothing to say, but a name that the waves couldn't take to the grave. Crawled through reeds where the river ran mild, and there she stood, God's favorite child. She found me naked, saw a man, washed up broke, still tried to stand. The sea spit me out, the sun took my skin, and I swore I'd never drown again. laughed like bells through olive trees, barefoot dancing in the breeze. Her maids all ran like startled birds, but she stayed still, didn't need no words. She looked at me, not beast or ghost, said come from the sea, then find your road. She found me naked, but saw a man, washed up broke, still tried to stand. The sea spit me out, the sun took my skin, and I swore I'd never drown again. Gave me bread, she gave me grace, a rag to wear, a human face. Said walk behind, don't call my name. The world's still cruel to those in shame, but in her eyes I saw my proof that mercy's stronger than the truth. Now when I dream it ain't a war, it's her pale feet on that river shore, and the sound of linen in the sun, where my dying heart began to run. She found me naked, but so man, washed up broke, still tried to stand. The sea spit me out, the sun took my skin, and I swore I'd never drown again. From salt to sand, from storm to grace, I found the world in her kind face. She found me naked, but so a man, and I'll never sink again. Walk through gates of fire and stone, a beggar lost, a man alone. Athena wrapped me in her mist, said keep your name, let fate twist. The halls of kings were shining bright, bronze and wine in the candlelight. Gold on the wall, salt in my hair. The gods took all, but men still care. A stranger's hand, a queen's kind stare. Gold on the walls, salt in my hair. I knelt to the queen, not the throne. She saw the scars that made me known. Said rest your bones, the storm's long past, but peace feels heavy when it comes so fast. They fed me bread, they poured me wine, still I dreamed of a shore that's mine. Gold on the wall, salt in my hair. The gods took all, but men still care. A stranger's hand, a queen's kind stare. Gold on the walls, salt in my hair. rivers and silver seas, but home still called me through the breeze. A hero hides when the feast is done, too tired to rise, too proud to run. I found my rest but not my peace. The war inside will never cease. The fire's warm, the night is kind, but I've left too many ghosts behind. A man can smile and still be torn. Some are fed and some are worn. Gold on the walls, salt in my hair. The gods took all, but men still care. A stranger's hand, a queen's kind stare. Gold on the wall, salt in my hair. They gave me food, they gave me song, but the sea still calls where I belong. Gold on the walls, salt in my hair. Home's not here, but it's somewhere there. The games were loud, the sun was high. They tossed their spears and bragged to the sky. They asked the stranger, "Can you throw?" I smiled once, said, "We'll see, boys, let's go." That stone flew far past pride and fear, but the cheers all sounded like ghosts in my ear. The bar knew my name before I spoke, sang of fire and the city smoke. Heroes rise and heroes fall, and I drank my tears in the banquet hall. Swayed, a blind man sang of the war we made. He told of a horse, a city burned, of men who never homeward turned. And I bowed my head, that song cut deep, a soldier's guilt that never sleeps. The bard knew my name before I spoke, sang of fire and the city smoke. Heroes rise and heroes fall, and I drank my tears in the banquet hall. The king looked close and saw the ache, said, "Stranger, what storm did your heart break?" I held my tongue, but my hands betrayed the blood of 1,000 dead I'd made. The bard knew my name before I spoke, sang of Troy and the oaths we broke. Heroes arise and heroes fall, and I drank my tears in the banquet hall. He sang of glory I heard said, and every verse was the war within. The bard knew my name before I spoke, and I couldn't hide no more.
We left old Troy with blood on our hands, gold in our packs and grief in the sand. Drank too long on the coast of men, till the wind said run and we ran again. We found sweet fruit where memory dies, lotus dream under silver skies. I told the giant my name's nobody and laughed while the fire burned red. We crawled through hell beneath his sheep, but pride's the curse I fed. The sea don't care for heroes' fame, it remembers every name. We came to a cave with milk and bone, a mountain's child, all fang and stone. He crushed two men like a child breaks bread, said you'll die next when I've been fed. So I poured him wine and watched him sway, said drink deep, old beast, forget the day. I told the giant my name's nobody and laughed while the fire burned red. We crawled through hell beneath his sheep, but pride's the curse I fed. The sea don't care for heroes' fame, it remembers every name. We drove that stake where the firelight glowed, the ice screamed out, the mountain moaned. We stole away in the black night's rain, with freedom bought by another's pain. But I turned to shout, I couldn't resist, my name's Odysseus, and the sea was past. Now every wave still calls me home, and every storm knows what I've sown. I beat the gods, but not my pride. You can't outrow the tide. I told the giant my name's nobody and laughed while the fire burned red. We crawled through hell beneath his sheep, but pride's the curse I fed. The sea don't care for heroes' fame, it remembers every name. Raise your glass to the fools like me, who win their wars but curse the sea. Gave me a bag of air, said keep it tight, you'll soon be there. But my boys got drunk on hope and greed, cut that knot, set loose the sea. The sky went black, the ship went wild, and I cursed the gods and every mile. We opened the winds and they opened hell, lost our way on the ocean swell. The sea don't care what's right or kind, we were all just men, not swine. We drifted along till the land turned sweet, smoke in the trees, song in the heat. A woman waited, eyes like flames, said come inside and say your name. My men went in, they never came back, just grunts and squeals down a golden track. We opened the winds winds and they opened hell. Lost our way on the ocean swell. The sea don't care what's right or kind. We were all just men, not swine. Hermes met me on the hill, gave me a flower and a will. Said face the witch, don't drink her lies. The beast she tames is the beast she tries. So I drank her wine and I drew my blade, and the spell she cast was the bed we made. A year of nights in a golden room, half in her arms, half in my doom. She said stay, the sea's not kind, but the sea's the devil I'm bound to find. We opened the winds and they opened hell. Lost our way on the ocean swell. The gods all laugh while the strong men drown, and the weak men kiss the crown. I left her heart and I left her wine. A man's no beast till he stops to climb. We opened the winds and they opened hell, but I'll sail till I break the spell.
We sail to the edge where the daylight dies, past the screaming gulls and the blackened skies. I dug my trench in the frozen sand, poured milk and honey with my trembling hand. The wind went still, the torches bled, and the ghosts came crawling from the dead. I gave my blood for the dead to speak, heard the truth I was too damn weak to see. The sea don't lie, the grave don't bend, you pay in pain for the way home ends. Tiresias rose with eyes like fire, said you'll make it home, but not through desire. The gods still laugh, your trials ain't done, you'll lose more love before you've won. Then my mother came, pale and thin, reached for me, but passed through skin. I gave my blood for the dead to speak, heard the truth I was too damn weak to see. The sea don't lie, the grave don't bend, you pay in pain for the way home ends. Achilles cried for the life he'd lost, said glory's fine, but you know the cost. The shadows moaned, the dark went white. I turned my ship from the other side. The dead don't dream, they just recall. The living still must bear it all. I saw their eyes like stars in tar, every ghost a wound, every name a scar. They whispered low, boy, don't forget, every home's built on some man's dead. I gave my blood for the dead to speak, heard the truth I was too damn weak to see. The sea don't lie, the grave don't bend, you pay in pain. For the way home ends, the gods take gold, but death takes bone. I left that shore more ghost than stone. I gave my blood for the dead to speak, and they spoke my soul back home. Oh, oh, oh. Circe said, boy, you'll face the song that pulls the weak and drags them along. Plug your men's ears, let them row fast, but if you must hear it, tie yourself fast. The ropes cut deep, I heard them cry, sweet voices saying I could fly. Tie me to the mast, don't let me go. The sea calls sweet, but the sea don't know. There's bones on the beach and blood in the foam. Every man's voice can lead him home or drown him. We passed through teeth of stone and rain. 6 good men the sea did claim. Scylla's jaws and the whirlpool's spin took their flesh and left their sin. Still we rode, hearts half gone, cursing gods we leaned upon. Tie me to the mast, don't let me go. The sea calls sweet, but the sea don't know. There's bones on the beach and blood in the foam. Every man's voice can lead him home or drown him. We reached the Isle of the Golden Herd, the sun's own cattle, fair and stirred. I swore by the gods, don't touch that meat, but hunger wins where faith can eat. They fed like kings, the sky turned black, then Zeus threw fire, no turning back. The waves came down like walls of flame, each man cried out his mother's name. I held to wood, to the wreck, to life, while the sea sang low. You owe your strife. Tie me to the mast, don't let me go. The sea calls sweet, but the sea don't know. There's bones on the beach and blood in the foam. Every man's voice can lead him home. I screamed at the gods, I begged, I swore, but I'm the fool who reached the shore. Tie me to the mast, don't let me go. The sea calls sweet, and it don't let go. They laid me down in a silver boat, while the stars hung low and the tide still spoke. The wind went soft, the oars ran true. I dreamed of home I never knew. When I woke, the sand was cold, the sky was gray, the years felt old. The king walks home in rags tonight, hides his name from the morning light. The gods still whisper, the waves still brag, but the king walks home in rags. The ship that carried me turned to stone. Poseidon swore I'd die alone, but the dirt I kissed was my own land, and I wept like a fool with shaking hands. Then came the mist, a voice so sly. Athena laughed, "You're home but lie." The king walks home in rags tonight, hides his name from the morning light. The gods still whisper, the waves still brag, but the king walks home in rags. She gave me the face of a beggar man, said, "Win it back with your own hand." So I took her cloak, her cunning grace, and swore no soul would know my face. The crown means nothing to the blind when vengeance waits and time's unkind. I've seen the sea take all I love, I've heard the laughter of the gods above. Now I stand on soil I paid in years, with blood and salt and 1,000 tears. The king walks home in rags tonight, hides his name from the morning light. The gods still whisper, the waves still brag, but the king walks home in rags. The sea went still, the storm grew tired, but the fire in me never expired. I'll take back all the years they dragged. The king walks home in rags.
Walk through the mud with the wind at my back, rags on my shoulders, the world turned black. The dogs came barking, teeth in the rain, till a voice said peace, he's no man of gain. He opened his door, gave meat and bread, said the king's been gone, but he ain't dead. The fire still burns in the loyal man's hand, through the storms, through the thieves, through the godless land. He shared his food, he shared his word, the faith of a swine. Smoke in the rafters, the night rolled slow. We spoke of kings the gods don't know. He cursed the rich and the heart's gone cold, said the good die hungry, the wicked grow old. I bit my tongue, I told no lie, but I saw my home in that man's eyes. The fire still burns in the loyal man's hand, through the storms, through the thieves, through the godless land. He shared his food, he shared his word, the faith of a swineherd. He gave me his cloak, said rest your head. There's wolves out there that rather you dead. No gold to give, no name to speak, just two men lost and the night turned meek. I swore right then by the smoke and flame, the world still holds an honest name. No throne, no crown, just earth and sky, a friend's kind hand and a promise dry. The gods can keep their storms and lies. It's the poor man's fire that never dies. The fire still burns in the loyal man's hand, through the storms, through the thieves, through the godless land. He shared his food, he shared his word, the faith of a swineherd. When the world forgets what mercies are worth, it's men like him that save the earth. The fire still burns in the loyal man's hand. The faith of a swineherd. Athena came with the morning wind, said, boy, the trap's been laid again. The suitors wait with sharpened lies. You'd better ride before sunrise. So I kissed the dawn and cut the rope. A heart full of fear, a chest full of hope. Row hard, row fast, the tide's our friend. The gods can break, but they can't bend. The boy I was is gone, long blown. Now the prince sails home. The sea was black, the stars were pale. Death hid quiet on the trail. I heard them whisper through the rain, turn back, boy, or feed the chain. But I held that tiller like a vow. No storm could stop me now. Row hard, row fast, the tide's our friend. The gods can break, but they can't bend. The boy I was is gone, long blown. Now the prince sails home. The shore rose up through the silver spray. Old Eumaeus' fire showed the way. He said the world's gone cruel and thin. I smiled, said, ain't that where we begin? The pigs slept warm, the rain came down. A prince returned without a crown. I've seen men starve and kings grow blind. The gods played dice with mortal time. But a man's worth ain't in what he owns. It's in the storm he calls his home. Row hard, row fast, the tide's our friend. The gods can break, but they can't bend. The boy I was is gone, long blown. Now the prince sails home.
The rain beats soft on the swineherd's door. The boy came home from a foreign shore. A beggar sat where the firelight fell, with stories too wild for a man to tell. Then lightning cracked through the roof beams seam, and the gods tore open a mortal dream.
Blood knows blood through the years, through the scars, through the broken oaths and the drunken wars. The world can't lie, but the heart still hums when a father and son
Beat the same old drum. The beggar stood, his rags turned gold. The years rolled back, the truth took hold. The boy just stared, then dropped to his knees. Said, I thought you were lost to the wind and the sea. They cried like men who'd seen too much, then swore revenge on every touch.
Blood knows blood through the years, through the scars, through the broken oaths and the drunken wars. The world can't lie, but the heart still hums when a father and son
Beat the same old drum. They planned by fire, quiet and mean, whispered names of the cruel and obscene. Said tomorrow's dawn won't rise the same. We'll burn the rot and reclaim the name. Two shadows swore by God and flame. The dogs outside all knew their claim. Athena smiled behind the smoke, said now the bloodlines truly woke. The king's come home, the boy's a man. Let justice march where mercy can't stand.
Blood knows blood through the years, through the scars, through the broken oaths and the drunken wars. The world can lie, but the heart still hums when a father and son beat the same old drum. Raise your glass, let the fire run to the fathers found and the son's heart won. Blood knows blood, no crown, no throne,
Just a king and his boy taking back their home.
I walk through the doors of my broken hall. The kings and cowards were drinking it all. They laughed at my rags, they spat in my face. Not one man that could name this place. I bit my tongue, I bowed my head. The living forgot what the dead had said. Only the dog remembered me on a pile of filth by the olive tree. He wagged one slow, then took his rest. The faithful died but they die blessed. They tossed their bones, they sang their lies, wine on the floor, no truth in their eyes. One man's stool found the back of my spine, but I held the fire and bided my time. Only the dark remembered me on a pile of filth by the olive tree. He wagged once slow, then took his rest. The faithful die, but they die blessed. The candles burned on a feast for thieves. I smelled my home in the drifting leaves. My heart near cracked at the sound of her name, but a beggar's face must hide the flame. The dog saw truth, the rest saw rags. The heart still beats beneath the drags. A man can bow and still be free when he burns as quiet as the sea. Only the dog remembered me on a pile of filth by the olive tree. He wagged once slow, then took his rest. The faithful die, but they die blessed. Oh, only the dog remembered me, and that's enough for a king to be.
They laughed at the beggar who came through the door, spilled their wine on the marble floor. A fool named Iris puffed up his chest, said, "Old man, you're worse than the rest." But the beggar rose and the crowd went still. One swing of truth broke a liar's will. A king in rags, a queen in gold. One hides fire, one hides soul. The world forgets, but the gods still know. There's thunder under that quiet show. The suitors roared their laughter loud, drunk on lies and too damn proud. He took his blows and bowed his head. The storm was coming, they'd all be dead. But then she came through candle flame. Every heart bowed down to her name. A king in rags, a queen in gold. One hides fire, one hides soul. The world forgets, but the gods still know. There's thunder under that quiet shore. She spoke like rain on a roof of sin, turned their hunger soft within. With every word she claimed her ground, and he just watched, didn't make a sound. He saw her strength, her grace, her guile. The fight ahead was worth the mile. No sword was drawn, no crown was raised, but the game was turned in the way she played. He bit his rage, she bent their pride. Two storms waiting on the same high tide. A king in rags, a queen in gold. One hides fire, one hides soul. The world forgets, but the gods still know. There's thunder under that quiet show. She ruled with wit, he watched with flame. Two hearts whispering the same old name. A king in rags, a queen in gold. Their story's worth its weight in soul.
We moved through halls where the fire was low, stacked the steel where no light could show. The queen sat high with her heart half dead, asked the beggar tales her husband said. I spoke in riddles, soft and slow, each word a seed I dared not sow. There's a scar that told the truth at last, through years of war and shadows cast. Love don't fade, it just learns to wait. The gods make fools, but not of fate. She watched me close through the candle's flame. My voice near broke at her sweet name. Her eyes could see, but her mind said no. She feared to dream what her heart might know. And when her tears fell soft and thin, the years came rushing back again. There's a scar that told the truth at last, through years of war and shadows cast. Love don't fade, it just learns to wait. The gods make fools, but not of fate. An old nurse knelt with a bowl of grace, washed the dust from a stranger's face. Her hands went still, her breath turned cold. She'd found the mark from the days of old. Her eyes went wide, her heart near cried. By this wound my king's not died. I swore her quiet, I bid my pain. The time for truth would come again. The stars looked down, the night stood tall. One heartbeat held the weight of all. There's a scar that told the truth at last, through years of war and shadows cast. Love don't fade, it just learns to wait. The gods make fools, but not of fate. She knew me not by crown or youth, but by the wound that spoke the truth. There's a scar that told through blood and proof. The heart remembers what time can't lose.
The dawn broke cold on a bleeding sky. I knelt on stone and I asked God why. The wars I fought, the years I paid, was justice lost or just delayed? Then thunder rolled across the land, like Zeus himself had took my hand. Thunder before the feast, boys, thunder in the bone. The gods don't speak, they shake the throne. The fools still drink, the end's their toast. I pray for peace, but I'll raise the ghost. The maid's still sweet, the torches gleam. The suitors laugh like it's all a dream. Silver plates and a river of wine, their joy so bright it mocks the sign. But I can feel it in my chest, the storm's out there, it won't end. Thunder before the feast, boys, thunder in the bone. The gods don't speak, they shake the throne. The fools still drink, the end's their toast. I pray for peace, but I'll raise the ghost. A servant girl spoke soft, afraid, said, King, the debt's about to be paid. Her voice like smoke, her eyes like rain, said the gods remember every pain. I tipped my head, I bit my tongue, and felt the fire in the air unsung. The world don't break with fire and blood. It starts with thunder, then comes the flood. They'll never hear the warning clear till silence falls and justice nears. Thunder before the feast, boys, thunder in the bone. The gods don't speak, they shake the throne. The fools still drink, the end's their toast. I pray for peace, but I'll raise the ghost. The sky will crack, the wine will spill, and I'll stand calm when the storm turns still. Thunder before the feast, boys, thunder in the will.
The queen stood tall in the fire's light, said, we'll see who's worth the fight. 12 axe heads stand, a king's old game, string his bow and earn his name. The suitors laughed, each took his turn, their soft hands shook, their faces burned. Oh, still knows the hand that drew. The gods remember what's just and true. He bent the string, the silence broke, and through 12 eyes the arrow spoke. A beggar rose from the shadowed wall, dust and age, but proud and tall. They mocked his rags, they cursed his grin, said, old man, you'll break your skin. He took the bow, his fingers bled, but time don't dull what the heart has fed. died. The beggar's stare was steel inside. The string sang low, the arrow flew. The king was home and every man knew. No word he spoke, no boast he made, just fate fulfilled in the sound it played. You can hide your name, you can wear your scars, sleep in dust, count the gods by stars, but steel remembers and love don't fade. The truth comes back when the bow is played. The bow still knows the hand that drew. The gods remember what's just and true. He bent the string, the silence broke, and through 12 eyes the arrow spoke. The beggar rose, the king returned, the world turned still, the fire burned. The bow still knows the hand that drew, and justice followed through.
Fell down, the bow was drawn. The beggar was a king all along. He called their names one by one, said, "You've eaten your last and the reckoning's come." The door was barred, no soul could flee. The gods held court in that bloody sea. The hall ran red, the bowstrings cry. The years of silence turn to tide. For every sin, for every lie, the hall ran red, and the guilty died. The first fell fast, the arrow sang like thunder rolling from a mountain fang. Telemachus stood, his father's flame, said, "Let justice wear the family name." Eumaeus fought, his hands were true. Old wounds burn like morning dew. The hall ran red, the bowstrings cried. The years of silence turned to tide. For every sin, for every lie, the hall ran red, and the guilty died. Wine spilled black across the floor, tables shattered, the feast no more. They begged for life, they prayed too late. No man can outrun the hand of fate. The storm that awaited all those years spoke now in blood, not tears. The gods were quiet, but the thunder stayed. The world reborn from the price he paid. A kingdom cleansed, a home reclaimed, a man remade in the fire and flame. The hall ran red, the bowstrings cried. The years of silence turned to tide. For every sin, for every lie, the hall ran red, and the guilty died. And the guilty died. He stood alone when the echoes fled, a crown of ash on a king long dead. The hall ran red and the gods looked down. Justice wears a bloody crown.
fire burned low in the battle's way. Smoke and blood in the air we made. She stood there still, her eyes like stone. Said, if you're him, then prove you come home. I smiled and swore on the gods above. There's roots in our bed, and they don't move low. The bed that wouldn't move still stands, built by the heart and my own hand, from an olive tree where the roots still grow. You can test my word, but you already know. She laughed through tears, said, old fool, you're mine. Years of ghosts turned into time. I told her tales of storm and flame, of men and monsters and the gods I blame. But no sea or sin could wash me loose from the bed we built from the roots and truth. The bed that wouldn't move still stands, built by the heart and my own hands, from an olive tree where the roots still grow. You can test my word, but you already know. We lay like strangers there, like flame. Forgot the year, forgot the names. The house still shook from what I'd done, but the war inside was finally won. And as the dawn came soft and blue, she whispered low, I always knew.
You can tear down walls, you can burn your land, you can bury truth in the desert sand. But a love like that, it don't move or fade. It's carved in the earth from the life we made.
The bed that wouldn't move still stands, built by the heart and my own hands, from an olive tree where the roots still grow. You can test my word, but you already know. Through storm and war,
Through time and pain, that living tree still knows our names.
the bed that wouldn't move still stands, and so do we again.
The ghosts all whisper down below, telling tales of the final blow, of kings and fools who met their end, of debts paid out and blood to men. But up above, where the olives grow, an old man waited bent and slow. There's peace in the orchard, the storms run dry. The gods have spoken, the swords must lie. The roots hold steady, the wind moves on, and the war in his heart is finally gone. Odysseus came with the dust of war, found his father behind the door. Hands still black from the earth he turned, eyes like coals that never burned. He said, it's done, the curse is through. I've fought enough for me and you. There's peace in the orchard, the storms run dry. The gods have spoken, the swords must lie. The roots hold steady, the wind moves on, and the war in his heart is finally gone.
fell silent, the hands unclenched, and peace at last was what they wrenched. The dead still talk, but the living choose to lay down pain they can't unuse. The world don't end in a roar or flame. It ends when a man forgets his blame. There's peace in the orchard, the storms run dry. The gods have spoken, the swords must lie. The roots hold steady, the wind moves on, and the war in his heart is finally gone. Let the ghosts go quiet, let the soil be still. There's mercy now on the olive hill. There's peace in the orchard, the storms run dry, and the king can finally die.